Dr. Kemi Lawrence, September 26, 2024. I'm going to be talking about Bobrisky Gate, the scandal involving the Nigerian crossdresser Bobrisky. As a retired journalist, I'm a little bit surprised that some of this stuff is still occurring in Nigeria. I am a journalist that has spent 6 months in Nigerian corrections, three-time arrests, 6 months total. And I've seen everything at the largest maximum security in Africa, Port Harcourt maximum security, PH Max. Now, gathering that I was in the prison and I know the system and how the prison works, most Nigerians don't actually know what's going on because it has to come out of an inmate's mouth. And I will be that model inmate. There are some investigations that need to be done. And the mainstream media is not doing enough to do these kind of investigations. I'm retired. I don't know who's going to pull out this one. But we have VDM, a young Nigerian man who is actually looking at these things in detail like an investigative journalist would do it. This is one of those situations where you have titles and people actually doing the job. You're right. We have people who can do certain jobs, but they don't have the titles or the degrees to do it. And this is what VDM is doing. He's doing the work of investigative journalists in the media who should be doing this kind of things. Now, as a retired journalist, I will put my 2 cents into this. There are so many issues on the ground right now, starting from the phone call that Bobrisky made to some people. That phone call was leaked by VDM, and that phone call has components of asking for money. There was an item there that said, I'm asking for money so I can get together 15 million naira to the EFCC so they can drop my money laundering charge. There is also a portion of that phone call that actually speaks about a 3 million naira for the for the Kirikiri thing, Kirikiri VIP section. Now, I'm going to get to that in a moment because this entire VIP section thing in Nigerian corrections should not be. It should not exist. And this is where Olubumi Ojo comes in, the Minister of Interior, who has asked them to do an in-depth investigation in America, okay? In Canada, and I have been in a maximum women's prison in Canada for 7 days, and I studied the place very well when they were going to deport me. They actually threw me, you have to thank God for some things. They didn't put me in a jail or anything for 7 days. They put me in a women's maximum prison. I studied the place very well. In places like that, okay, there is no VIP. Every single inmate is in the same cell block, unless that inmate is on suicidal watch or their lives are dangerous in general population. They have sections for them. Someone like Didi is not in general population because they'll kill him. They will simply kill him because of all the allegations he's coming in with. Now, that being said, this picture in my background that's rolling on this video, I want you to get a very better look of it, all right, is Bobrisky's mugshot with the EFCC and a picture of James Brown, another cross-dresser, and some people I don't know. The man in the green seems to be a comptroller of maybe the Lagos prison, which is Kirikiri Maximum Prison. James Brown came out of Kirikiri and told us he went to visit Bobrisky. Now we need journalists who are working. I'm retired. Or VDM or someone. VDM is doing this as a labor of love for Nigerians, giving out all this critical information we need. But Nigerian media houses, journalists, Punch, all of you, go out and send one journalist out to investigate it. You saw what Fisaya Shoyomba wrote on Fiji, Nigeria yesterday. This has been going on for a long time. A long time. Even Chris Iwandu spoke this morning on News Central. Someone should get the timeline of these activities. Okay, if anyone has the date of when James Brown posted this, please let me know. Okay, he's probably archived it away now because this is all a lie, apparently. James Brown said he went to visit Bobrisky in the prison. Okay, now, there are people who have come to visit me in the prison. But what are the odds of this kind of stuff happening? When you go visit someone in prison, you really don't have a camera to get in there. Who took these pictures? This is my issue now. Cameras cannot go through the door of any maximum prison, any prison in Nigeria. The first thing you do is you check down your bag. No phones, no nothing. This right here is a red flag. How come James Brown took a photo with the prison staff and maybe one or two people that followed him there? This is a big red flag. Okay, this is not something out of the ordinary because all phones are checked in the front. So this needs to be investigated. Like I said, if you know when James Brown posted this, I need the date of it. Okay, somebody needs to start really digging down into this Bobrisky gate. Was it real or was it not real? Was this formed? Was it made up? Because this is how you're going to know whether it's a lie. People are already trolling James Brown saying that you didn't go to Kirikiri or you went there because this was all organized. So it will look like James Brown actually came to see Bobrisky when Bobrisky was really never there. When you're in the prison, you can't take pictures with the inmate, obviously, because the inmate is in the cell. You come to the office, but there is no access to a camera at that point. So they have given themselves out. Okay, Minister Olubunmi Ojo, we have to investigate this part. Okay, when you come out of a prison, Ibinabo Fabarasima came to see me in the prison. Okay, that was the most high-ranking celebrity that came in there. Many fans came to the prison. Okay, but Ibinabo visited me twice. If Ibinabo is leaving the prison, she's going to leave me in the cell area, women's area. Then she's going to walk to the front, okay, with her entourage and whatnot to the office. There is no way she can take a picture with the staff, to say she even came there, even if she doesn't say who she came to visit, because the camera is not accessible to her at that point. Okay, there was 2 visits. The second visit, Ibinabo met me at the doctor's office. That's where they asked me to come. She brought me provisions and a lot of food, a lot of things, big, huge, giant sizes of everything made. Big Milo, big cowbell, big everything. God, that girl is a very huge humanitarian. And Ibinabo has never asked me to post anything online, unlike Tonto Yabo and all these other people. So when Ibinabo came to visit me, okay, the first time was a visiting area. The second time was the doctor's office area, okay? And I was in the doctor's office, and I think it was one of my clinic days anyway. And we talked, and she gave me the huge bag of goodies, and she gave me 20K, all right? She always sends money to me in the prison. If somebody gives you 5,000 naira in the prison, you're rich. You take it to the prison bank and all that, because that goes a long way. If somebody gives you maybe 2,000, you're still happy, for at least a month. 50. Everybody in prison spends 50 naira, 100 naira, and all that. At the end of the day, 20,000 naira, Ibinabo sent me 20K twice. When she couldn't come one time, she sent it through the warders. And when she visited me twice, at that point where we were in the doctor's office, she could have taken photos with me, but her phone was not with her, okay, because she had to check it in at the front. So I've ranted a lot about this phone business. Why was this allowed? Why was James Brown snapping with, I want to know the guy in the green. Is he the head of Kirikiri? Okay, is he the controller of Kirikiri? Because, Haliru Nababa, who is the Comptroller General of Nigerian Corrections, should step down. They will not step down now. Okay, Tinubu will not take them down. They will not step down on this huge scandal. That's what they do in Nigeria. Look at Donald Trump when he was shot. Look at how the female Secret Service lady acted. They said it was her second day on the job, whatnot. Look at who resigned. The head of the Secret Service stepped down. Okay, she stepped down because she wasn't even the one on ground at where it happened, but there were some mistakes made. Mr. Haliru Nababa, you need to step down from Nigerian corrections, okay, because this is the only way we can clean the prison. During my time there, okay, the then Interior Minister was briefed about what was going on. He came and he went to tell Oshimbaju that the prisons are very bad. Port Harcourt prison is really bad. When you come out, you're an animal. All that stuff. Did they reform the prison? If you make me the Minister of Interior over there, I will clean out this place. But Olubunmi Ojo, while you're there, you need to know what this consists about. What is going on here? It must be cleaned up. Thanks for watching.